My dear students, today we will learn the third most important method of solving transportation problem known as Vogel's approximation method. In this method, I can say it is an improvisation of least cost method where we enter the allocation of different resources getting from supply or the sources to the respective destinations. But the criteria is we choose the least cost, no doubt, but before identifying where to allocate, we will have to find out the penalties. And the penalties are of two kinds called row penalty and column penalty. How to find out the penalties for row and column? It is very simple that we will identify the least two costs in the rows and columns respectively and find out the difference of these least two costs. In this case, let us observe in the first row we find that the least two costs are 2 and 3, so the difference is 1. So we make an entry here because there will be many iterations, so I am just writing for the first iteration in row and column respectively. So the difference between 3 and 2 is 1. Then the least two costs here are 3 and 5. So difference is 5 and 3. The least two cost is, so difference is 2. Then between the difference between these two costs, 3 and 1, which is the least in this row, is again 2. Here it is 1. 4 and 3, difference is 1. Here it is 2 and 4. The difference is 2. Here it is 5 and 3, the difference is 2. Here it is 3 and 1, the difference is 2. Now we will take the highest penalties in the rows and columns, and among the highest penalties captured cells, we will identify the least cost. For example, here let us observe that these two are the highest penalties in the rows. So these two rows will come into picture, these two rows, and now these three columns, that is 2, 3 and 4, are having maximum penalties. So these three columns, these two rows and these three columns. Now among these six cells, we will allocate for the least cost. Which is the least cost? It is 300. Here, because the least cost is 1, but the minimum of 300 and 500 is 300. So we have allocated 300 for this cell. So this becomes 0 and this becomes 200. So this demand for this destination is over. So we will just eliminate this column. Now we will go for the second penalty. After each allotment, we have to find out a new penalty again. Here we observe that the least two costs now, because this is gone, we can't consider this again. Now the least two costs are 4 and 2 among these three. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Then here it is 5 and 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. Then here it is 4 and 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. Now here the difference between 4 and 3 is 1. The difference between 2 and 4 is again 2. The difference between 5 and 3 is 2. Now observe the highest penalty are these two rows and these two columns. These two rows and these two columns. That means this is the cell. These are the 4 probable cells where we will think of allocating. Now here the least cost is 2. So we will allocate for this cell. 400 and 250. The minimum is 250. So this becomes 0 and this becomes 150. So since this is the supply from source 1 is totally over, it cannot cater anybody else, so this is also eliminated. Now we'll go for the third iterations. The difference between 3 and 5 is 2. The difference between 4 and 3 is 2. 1. 4 and 3 is 1. We have to be very careful. If you make an error here, then we will lose our methodology and our answers will be wrong. So very interesting method. Now in the column, it is 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. 7 minus 4 is 3. And 5 minus 3 is 2. Now observe, this is the maximum penalty among the row penalty and the column penalty. So 6. So among these two cells, the highest penalty in the row is 2. So we will go for this. And not for this because the penalty is 1 here. So we will allocate here 200 and 450. Minimum is 200. So this is 0 and this is 250. The leftover is 250. Now again this is 0, so we will eliminate this. Now the allocation can only be made for these 4 cells because this is cancelled, this is cancelled and this is cancelled. So let us see what will happen. Now fourth, the difference between 7 and 5 is 2. The difference between 4 and 3 is 1. And the difference between 7 and 4 is 3. And difference between 5 and 3 is 2. Alright. So now let us see the highest penalty among the row penalty and the column penalty is this one, which is the second destination. We'll go and we want to make an allocation, but we find which is the maximum penalty in the row. We find the maximum penalty in the row is this. So we'll make an allotment here. There's 150 and 250. We'll go for the minimum, which is 150 here. So this becomes 0 and this becomes 100. So this is 0. So we'll cancel this. Now we are left out with only these two cells. So in the fifth iteration, we find the penalty is 5 and here it is 3 and here it is 2. The highest penalty is this. So we'll go for here. There is no other option. We are left out with only one destination. So we'll fill the allotment here. So this is 300 and this is 100. Minimum is 100. So this becomes 0 and this becomes 200. In the sixth iteration, in the final, because as I've been telling you, after all the allocations, the leftover is 200 and 200. Exactly it is matching like I discussed in northwest corner and least cost method. So the supply and demand is same. Anyhow, we'll go and finish the penalty. This is the only cell left. So the penalty would be 3 and here the penalty would be 3. So allocation would be 200 as usual. So we have finished. This becomes 0. This becomes 0. Now after doing this, we can observe that the total transportation cost is 250 into 2. This is 250 into 2 plus 200 into 3 plus 150 into 7 plus 100 into 5 plus 200 into 3 plus 300 into 1. Let us confirm if we have written all the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So if you compute the total transportation cost using VAM method would be about 3,400. What we need to observe is we have worked the same problem using northwest corner method using least cost method and Vogel's approximation method. In northwest corner method, we had got the transportation cost or the total cost as 4,750. In the least cost method, we had got it as rupees 3,550. Now in Vogel's approximation method, we have found it to be 3,400. By observing this, what we can get an inference is VAM method is a better method compared to northwest corner method and least cost method.